Hi, welcome and thanks for joining me today. We're going to be talking about this subject, RRSP Meltdown for single people. You've all been asking me to do more videos on single people, so that's what we're going to talk about today. If you're not single and you're a couple, the strategies I'm going to show you are exactly what we do for you when we do a retirement plan for a couple. The only difference here, obviously, is that one of the principal differences is there's no pension income splitting because this is just for a single person. But all the strategies we do are the same as we do for couples, so you're going to love this example. We're going from almost $700,000 of taxes for this person on their estate to only $49,000 of taxes. Remarkable transformation, saving that kind of money. And remember, that money is now available for them to pass on to whomever they want or to spend it any way they like. I know you like hearing those words. So let's get into why you're here today. And remember, put your comments below. I love reading your comments. I love responding to your comments. It tells me that this is the kind of information you want to hear. And I also love your recommendations, and so keep them coming. Let's get into today's video. I'm excited to show this with you. Okay, really quickly, remember, you're trying to put all these pieces together. It's like a piece of the puzzle. You see here that you got CPP and old age security. You're all asking me what's the optimal age to begin. A pension, you might have a private pension plan. You're trying to figure out, do I commute it? Do I take the monthly benefit? And by the way, when we're doing the retirement plans, this is so helpful because many of you really have a gap in maybe understanding your pension plan. So we talk about your pension plan, we get down to exactly what does it mean, help you sort it all out because you do want to know how much money you're going to have at retirement. You also have RSPs and TFSAs, non-registered accounts, LIFs and LIRAs. You might have some corporate accounts. You may have rental properties, both personally or corporately. So you have all these income streams and you're figuring out, how do I actually take this money in the most tax efficient way and use it? So you're asking for a withdrawal strategy. And then, of course, you want to pay less tax, right? So these are a lot of pieces of the puzzle you're trying to sort out. It's no wonder you have questions. And so you come to someone like me to help you with that. And after we're done, even before we're even done, because we're answering the big questions right away, you feel a whole lot relieved. So you enter retirement with a lot of confidence. Let's get into our example today. Here's Catherine. Catherine she's about 57. She wants to retire next year. She wants to travel, and through this plan we started to convince her that she should elevate her retirement goals and travel a little bit more because she has the money for it. And that was part of doing a plan, is you gaining confidence to be able to go and do the things you want to do. And by us talking about it and then showing you, so it's not just talking and an idea in our head, we actually show you the math to build confidence that you can go ahead and be successful in doing the things you want to do. She wants to reduce her taxes, and she wants to move into a lifestyle community because she's a single person. She doesn't have a partner that's going to care for her later on. She wants to make sure that she's going to be around people, connected to a group of people, and also just lower sort of her needs, if you will, of going downstairs to the restaurant, I guess you could say, and they're going to be cooking meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that kind of lifestyle community. So she wants to build that into her plan as well, which we did. Okay, let's get into the planning software, and we'll show you exactly what we did. Here we are into the software, and we're looking at Catherine's plan, and you can see here that she intends to spend about $81,000 of after-tax income. That's going all the way until she moves into this retirement lifestyle. Now we dropped that because all the things that she really needs is being picked up in that lifestyle. You know, it's about $5,000 to $6,000 a month to move into a lifestyle community. Could be even more depending on where you want to live. But this is adjusted for inflation, so that $60,000 is now $90,000 when she's 72. And we drop her after-tax extra money that she wants to spend down to $2,000 a month because she doesn't need to pay utilities and property tax and upkeep in the house. She's actually going to spend less on groceries because it's being picked up in the monthly fee that she's got for this lifestyle community. She's still traveling a little bit until age 79, and then she's going to travel locally or make an ad hoc decision about traveling in your 80s out. We try to stop around age 79 of just assuming that you'll travel all over the world. We're leaving it up to you to decide whether you want to continue to travel, and then to show you that you have the money to do so, and you'll see in this plan. And so this is a plan that's absolutely working for her. She feels confident that she can move into a lifestyle community, that she's never going to run out of money. And so let's look across here. You can go into the financial assets, and you see that we're doing an RRSP meltdown, and then when we get to 72, we're doing a RRIF meltdown. In her particular case, there wasn't much of an advantage, nearly anything at all, actually, if we were to RRIF right away. Almost always, and I say almost always, in her case it wasn't, but if you RRIF right away and do a RRIF meltdown as opposed to RRSP, wait to 72 and then do a RRIF meltdown, normally if you do a RRIF right away, you'll save marginally a little bit more on tax. In this case, it didn't help her at all. So that's, if all of you people are saying, hey, do a RRIF first, it didn't work for her, okay? So there was no clear advantage in that regard. And so you can see here that as we are doing the RRSP meltdown, you can see the TFSA is being contributed to her entire life. There's no use of her TFSA. I'm going to get into that over $1 million TFSA that we've talked about before. Let's slide over here to the retirement assets, and you can see that you've got the home being sold, right? Downsizing. That money, go across here, is being deposited to her TFSA. There's only $10,500 room available because she was contributing the maximum up until that point. And the rest is going into her non-registered account. And so what does that mean? She's got plenty of capital in a non-registered, but we still got to melt down the RRSP, in this case a RRIF, and we want to be mindful of the tax rate as we do that. And so you might see here that we're keeping that tax rate pretty much the same tax rate the whole way. We want to flatten that tax rate out so we don't have any spikes and you pay more in tax. We want to flatten that out as best as we possibly can. And you can see here we're taking money out of her non-registered account to support that lifestyle that she wants. Plus, we're depositing money to her TFSA. Every single year we're putting in the maximum contribution. So if we get down to the bottom, we see that she's got plenty of capital in her TFSA and still in her non-registered, but we've moved all that money out of the RRIF at that point. So what does that mean? And also we've pushed off CPP to age 70 to help as well to optimize this. So what does this actually do? Let's look at what the result is. We get to the end and we see this result. $49,000 in taxes. There was $694,000 when we first started, when she gave us all the information. Now, some of you are saying, well, wait a minute, she just spent in all of her money, right? Well, look at it. There's $2.7 million in cash when she passes away. She's not spending all of her money. Her money is right there. She's enjoying her money. She's got extra money to spend more if she wants to, but that's what she feels comfortable with. So that kind of result is very common when I see your kind of information. We put it into our plan. We start working with the numbers. It's very common to see, a large hundreds of thousands of dollars in terms of tax savings for you. All you have to do is take that step to contact us and start a discussion around how we might be able to help you. If you have any questions about this plan, put your comments below, put your questions below. If you have any recommendations you want us to do other kinds of videos, let us know. But it was great seeing you today on this video. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, and be well.